When it comes to buying a home, knowing the condition of the home is very important before you make a decision. Today, we're diving into a type of home condition that often freaks people out when they hear it, and that is mold. Yep, that four-letter words that make people on the internet says, don't ever buy a home with mold. Or is it really that scary? Is it just misunderstood? Stick around because we're going to demystify mold, tell you what to look out for, and explain how you can deal with it without losing sleep. Hello, everybody. This is Bojie He, your local Bay Area real estate expert, and welcome back to my channel. I've helped many people buy and sell real estate here in the Bay Area. Over the years, I have seen mold in many houses. I've also had buyers walking away from the deal because of mold. There's even a phrase, mold is gold, in the home insurance industry regarding growing numbers of mold claims. Check out the Maza family mold case and Baller family mold case. They each received 2.7 million and $32 million settlements due to mold case, just to show you how serious it can be. So, why does mold top the list of things that make people want to run away from a house faster than a horror movie? Well, it's simple. When you hear the word mold, most people imagine the toxic black mold taking over the house, turning it into an unlivable health hazard. You see headlines outlined that said, never buy a home with mold. And that kind of gets burned into people's mind. People get scared, and rightfully so. Mold can cause health problems, especially for people with allergies and respiratory issues. But not all mold is created equal. Mold is a natural part of the environment. It's everywhere. In fact, we're exposed to a small amount of mold every day. Even in clean houses, you might find small amount of mold growing in places like the grout between tiles, around sinks, or in the corner of shower. These are damp environments where mold can grow, but in most cases, it's easy to clean and it doesn't cause major issues. The real issue comes when it's spread through your home because it thrives in damp, humid environments. So if left unchecked, it can spread on materials like drywalls, woods, and insulations. It can cause structural damage and affect air quality, leading to health problems like coughing, eye irritations, and in severe case, breathing issues. But before you panic and grab a sledgehammer, let's get into why not every mold situation is disaster. Mold needs three things to grow: moisture, warmth, and a food source like wood, dry wood, or carpet. It usually shows up in places where water likes to hang out. Bathrooms? Oh yeah. Kitchens? Definitely. Basements and attics? Prime real estate for mold. And don't forget areas where you can't easily see, like behind walls or underfloor if there's a leak. If your house has poor ventilation, high humidity, and or a history of water damage, it's like giving mold a VIP invitation to take over. But here's where we start to calm down, because the severity of mold can vary a lot. Let's talk severity. A small patch of mold in your bathroom or on the windshield, probably not a big deal. That can be treated with some cleaning and proper ventilation. But if you've got mold spreading through the walls because of a serious leak, that's going to be more expensive and time consuming to fix. Costs for mold removal can range from a few $100s for minor cases to thousands if it's extensive and require professional remediation. For example, when mold is spread into hard to reach areas like between walls, subfloors, or HVAC system, remediation can be tens of thousands of dollars depending on the size of the problem. And this is where that saying, never buy a house with mold, advice comes from. It's not that you can't fix mold, it's just that it could potentially be a major costly headache. But here's the reality. In order for mold infestations to grow so severely, the house must have been unattended for a long period of time. And when that is the case, There are going to be many other visible problems that this house will have, which you will not miss, such as cracked windows, filthy smells, overgrown landscapes, chipping paint on the walls, and probably visible black mold as well. In situations like this, don't even bother fixing the issue. Just do a complete tear down and build from scratch again. In most cases, when you're on the market to buy a home and you see a property that has been remodeled and is visually in good condition, how do you know if there's a mold issue lurking behind the walls? Here's what to look out for during a walkthrough or showing. Number one, the musty smell. Some people describe it as a smell of a wet cardboard or meadowy towels that has been left sitting for too long. If you ever been to a damp cellar, crawl space, attics, or a wet basement that has not been aired out, it's that stale, earthy odor that signals excessive moisture and a dead giveaway of hidden mold. Number two, water stains. Check ceilings, walls, and floors for any signs of water damage. Number three, warped surfaces. If you see warped flooring or bubbling paint, moisture could be trapped underneath. Number four, condensation. Pay close attention to windows, especially the ones in the basements. Visual inspection is the first step to look for mold, but it's not the only inspection. When you're serious about buying a home, you'll get a general home inspection done by a third-party licensed professional companies. Or in markets like San Francisco Bay Area, oftentimes the seller will have one done and provide the report. Knowing how to interpret the general home inspection report is important. The general home inspectors don't specifically test for mold, but they do look for visual signs of mold, check areas prone to mold, evaluate ventilations, report suspicious odors, and look for water damage that can potentially lead to mold. If they find anything suspicious, they'll likely recommend further testing. But not every house needs mold testing. If there's no water damage or moisture issues, you're probably good. Here's the deal. Mold testing can be expensive, so don't just test for mold out of fear. If there's visible mold, water damage, or a musty smell, go for it. But if everything looks dry and your home report comes back fine and the house has no history of leaks, testing may not be necessary. The key is to focus on moisture control and prevention. If you want to be more certain after reading the home inspection report, feel free to call the inspectors and they will explain to you on the phone regarding your questions. And if you are already a homeowner, here's how to keep mold at bay. Number one, fix any leaks immediately. Keep humidity level in check. Use dehumidifiers if necessary. Number two, make sure your home has proper ventilation, especially in high moisture areas like bathrooms and kitchens. Basically, open the darn doors and windows from time to time, especially after cooking or hot shower, or install an exhaust fan. Number three, clean up spills quickly and dry out the wet areas. So, mold doesn't have to be a monster like it's made out to be. With the right knowledge and approach, you can handle it without freaking out. And if you are buying or selling real estate here in the Bay Area and have questions, whether if it's about mold or anything else, don't hesitate to reach out and I am here to help. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and drop your mold stories in the comment below. Hopefully they aren't too scary. Well, see you on the next one.